But this little guy was recording about a week ago, just after he consumed a rat, and he's a nice little biting one. So I kept him for a few days to let the rat digest, and then I went to release him yesterday and found this very nice and hard lump on his back there. And I just wanted to double check to make sure it's going to be safe to let him go, because to me it certainly feels like bone, but yeah, I don't really know. So, and he's got another little one towards the end of his tail.
It's a lot harder than you'd usually expect with the tapeworms.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a huge rat that he must have eaten, because his belly was absolutely enormous. And the box I kept him in while I was letting the rat digest had a really big poo in it afterwards, so obviously his bowel and everything's working the way that it should, so I thought prior to letting him go I might just get it checked.
Hard to say obviously without an x-ray, mate, just to see whether we got bony damage, but that certainly feels bony.
And when he's relaxed, it's sort of, right below that lump is actually quite an odd shape.
He's certainly got, good mobility in his tail, so it's not caused any muscle or nerve damage or anything like that. So I don't think that it's anything I'd be too panicked about. Like those tapeworms are fairly common if they get in and eat frogs and what have you, but they're a softer one. So it doesn't have that feel at all.
Yeah, they're so common in our common trees and black whips and stuff. They're just ridiculous.
At home that was loaded with them. Quite little fella too. And no others, huh?
He's got a couple of battle scars on him. There's a good one there, but
that's fairly old. Yeah, without doing an x-ray I'd suggest injury. It doesn't seem to be causing him any real discomfort at all. Obviously if he can pass a big feed, then it's not causing any obstruction issues. He's got good mobility from it, so it's not causing him any grief like that. This one's just a little bit very similar feel. I don't think that it's likely to be any sort of metabolic bone disease type disorder, especially in a wild snake. Just unheard of. So I don't think there's anything that we can really do about it, and I don't think that there's any huge value in x-raying it. That it would be interesting, but
weighing up the cost against it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's not. It's pretty hard to justify when you've got a healthy animal that it's not causing him any grief. So I'd be happy enough to let him go. Yeah. He's too young, too little. I would have thought for it to be anything really nasty like a cancer. And it certainly isn't internal. I've struck all sorts of tumours in snakes, but they're sort of lumps inside, not so much in here. And if it was in the bone, they're quite drastic. And you'd expect some pain, but you'd also expect that things wouldn't be working as well. So there's not much you could do about that if that were the case anyway. So no, I'd be happy enough to release him. Yeah, I think so. Pretty good fun.
Yeah, he's not too bad at all. He's certainly got a nice attitude.
The usual,
not uncommon against, not uncommon with the little guys.
No.
They're certainly starting to